Hello and welcome back to Keldeo 60 Plays Live. Today we're playing some more Xenoblade Chronicles X Definitive Edition. And last time, we did some quests. While also finishing off the Collectopedia, as well as doing a couple rounds of heart-to-heart. I've brought backup character into the party because, well, their heart-to-hearts are done. 1, and 2, I'll be needing them. But I'm gonna need more party members for today. And I figured, well, there's still segment stuff to do. Now I'm gonna talk to a character who should be available. Yep. HB can be found right here. If you were to use the old method.
Have you come for the best?
Of party recruitment. No, it brings up the new board. And yeah, that's bad. And then Celica can be found right over here, which rock, I believe. Yep. Should you want Celica and party in the Wii U release, at least.
Hey.
Yes?
This tends to be my current party at the moment. I like the
I shall do my
other than
best.
the fact that Neil Nail keeps taking herself out. But that also gives me a two more character hangout achieved on the we got currently 8 to 9 quests, and it's time to get them started. The first quest I want to do though is in Oblivia. Why? Because I know it's probably going to be one and done. Hopefully. Let's be honest, there are probably going to be more quests that show up. I'm trying, though, to get everything done before heading to Chapter 12. So, Millie here, talking about a black life hole. Do you have a minute? Or silly question. You're here, so of course you're free. Anyway, I'm Millie. I sent out to this caravan as a part of our treaty with the Napon. And yes, I'm aware that I got saddled with a job no one wanted. But this alliance is really important, so someone had to play ambassador. And the Napon are pretty fun once you get to know them. I suppose I've grown attached in my own way. Anyway, my point is, what was my point? Alright, I've got something I need another Blade's help with. One for all and all for one, right? So there's someone in the caravan who's been sick for ages. It'd be nice if I could help with some human medicine know-how, but there's one problem. With all of us in Mimia's these days, our medical tech is closer to mechanic work. Doesn't really apply to Xenos, you know? But I got to thinking. I bet there's data on organic medicine stored in those pieces of the lifehold that NLA is looking for. If we could find some, it's possible we could treat some of the conditions the Napon currently think are incurable. I don't have the faintest idea to look, but do you think you could give searching a try? She's bedridden in that tent out back. I don't get the impression she's on death's door, but it's still not a good situation. She hasn't been able to be up and about since long before I came here. Poor thing. But I can assume from your concern that you're willing to take the job. Thanks so much, and good luck tracking down that medical data. I'll keep my fingers crossed here. Well, I wonder where it is. I might already have an idea of where it is, because it's easy to find. However, it does require a 50% Cauldrose percent rate. And I have, I think, a 60%, 60 to 70%. Like, Cauldrose, for what's supposed to be the late area, is actually one of my higher ranked, yeah, 71. It's higher than average. Though I know some of that average is due to fun. Interesting. You downloaded medical data from the Lifehold. Hey, you're back. Did you find a piece of the Lifehold that contained the information I was after? Oh, this really does look like medical data. Nice going. This should at least point us to the cause of her condition. If it also lists a treatment, so much the better, but even just knowing the cause may help us. Looks like we'll actually be able to help her get better. I just wish that were the end of things. But, it seems like the Napon's lover took off in search of a cure. All he could really do is bank on discovering something during his travels. Guess he didn't expect you to show up with a cure for their incurable disease. Anyway, he must be out there somewhere, wandering here, in vain. Kinda tragic, don't you think? I wish we could let him know there's hope for his girlfriend to get better. Plus, I'm sure she'd get better quicker with him around to give her support. This is a lot to tack on to my previous huge and vague quest, but, could you maybe track down the Watering Napon and tell him to hurry home? It's for her health and for love, so please? Oh god. Noctilum. Silvalum. Up the free caravan. Well, the first spot I would think that a Napon would go to for medicinal initially is Noctilum. For all your basic plant-based remedies. Wish we figured out what the disease was first so that we could also pick up what's necessary while we're out.
Everything okay?
Oh,
Oh,
just, stuff.
listen well.
Oh,
Meh?
hang on.
Hmm.
Drongo Caravan. So, did have actually surprisingly, I did actually immediately get what I needed. That's actually good. This one.
old friends here?
May go back to Sylvan.
Hey, so...
So goose chasing.
Well...
Oh, Jesus
What?
Christ. Beehive Rock. Definitely have to have a light module. Of course, there's a unique monster right in front of it.
They're not really planning to fight me.
Superior, decoy round. Truce. We're in a good position.
Oh, I was on body. Oops.
Now get in there.
Close quarters? Works for me.
I won't miss this chance.
I'm on a roll. Open fire.
Tornado blade.
Stars are talking tonight. Friend has business with Bobora? It must be important if friend is interrupting conversation with stars. Friend knows about sweet Henna Henna waiting at Caravan? Who is friend? The friend came all this way as a request from Caravan. Bobora thanks friend for making love trip. So what did Caravan need? Actually, forget that. How is Henna Henna? What? Henna Henna is cured. Someone found a cure? All this wandering and Bobora never finds so much as a single clue, but friend just turns up and... No, none of that matters. All that matters is getting home to see Henna Henna better and smiling. Bobora heading back to Caravan now. Why did we just lie to the Napon saying that, oh, she's cured? I hate Beehive Rock. Where is this treasure chest? That treasure box will haunt me. Unless it's supposed to occur later. And is a new unmarked one. Hey, welcome back. Looks like you managed to track Henna's boyfriend. You should have seen it. As soon as I told her he'd come home, she was bursting with energy. Said she wasn't able to let him see her bedridden, so she got up and started preening. It's sweet, and their big emotional reunion is just about to happen. Her timing's perfect. Ah, speaking of the devil, here comes Henna. Bobora, home to see you. Bobora heard news and come running. Bobora? Is that really Bobora? Of course, Bobora here to see Henna finally feeling better. Oh, Bobora, it has been so long. Henna missed you so much. Bobora feels sane. Oh, Jesus Christ. Was blown off. Leaving already, and Bobora only just came home. And I had it finally better now, but even still, Bora is wanderer. Cruel, beautiful wanderer. And the henna will wait for a return of Bobora always. Always believing, always loving. Oh god. Wow. Oh, it was emotional for a second there at least. I guess that's enough. Would you hate me if I asked you to track him down one more time? Ah, I at least have an idea. Oh, surprisingly, that one actually has a second quest, I think. Actually, it's not shown that one a second time. Interesting. Oh, I figured, oh hey, go find Bobora again. This bad. Very, very bad. Huh? Friend has business with Caravan? Well, Caravan has no business with Friend. So move along, go on now. Get shoo. Man. Talk about, unfriendly. Okay. Hmm? And is actually leaving? That not very fun. Well, today, Moo Moon is in good mood, so Moo Moon will do Friend the favor of speaking for a while. Not long though, just a little bit. Moo Moon might even allow Friend to help out with problem as extra special treat. No need to thank Moo Moon, Friend is welcome. This caravan has many regular customers. You and Friends are especially big spenders, but caravan leaders say that demographic too important for Moo Moon to handle. Instead, Moon Moon stuck with Stinky Prone in Stronghold to the southeast. Moon Moon currently peddling locally harvested keywags at wholesale prices. That's something that not even most desperate Notpon want to sell. Moon Moon only saddled with lousy assignment because no one else wants it. Even worse, Moon Moon has to sell keywigs to Prone. Prone huge, scary. During last sales call, one threatened to eat Moo Moon instead of Keywags. All other prone to laugh, so Moo Moon would assume it was what passed for prone joke, but still not very funny. And who can say that joke not become real next time? Still, Stinky Prone are paying customer, and if Moo Moon asks to change assignment, Moo Gigi will say Moo Moon is failure as merchant. So Moonmun want to hire Friend to guard body, just to be sure Moonmun not wind up as snack. Oh, but they are customers, so no threatening on anyone unless they don't behave. Friend just need to pretend to be business partner and stick close to Moonmun, very close. Moonmun counting on Friend. Oh, this one heads to Sea Whisper Valley. Oh. I think I've ever actually seen that one. I didn't even know that one existed there. Then again, I'd rarely come that close to that side of the map. On the ground. Little money grubber, back again. Oh. Would never abandon best and most handsome customers. Boss wants shipment inside. Who is that? Well, what is Earth Alien doing here? Old move, Earth Alien. Are you so eager to die? Wait. Friend is mistaken. This is business associate of Moo Moon. Less associate and more assistant. Really just lackey, to be honest. So much heavy lifting is hard on knees, so Moo Moon find poor and desperate looking peasant to hire. You and friend is no match for mighty prone and far too cowardly to start trouble. So maybe prone fans will let him slide just this once? Lackey? Still seems like more than Earth Alien deserves. But he does look pathetic, weak with flabby arms, not worth my time. But no promises once Earth Alien Pet is inside. Friend is most benevolent. Moon will take full responsibility for the actions of this pet. So then, friends want the shipment inside today? Moon eager to satisfy customers. So in we go. Still going further in. Oh. That wall is big. Phew. It should be far enough. On that door only said inside, so this must count. Being surrounded like this is a little scarier, but shipment not going to deliver itself. Delivery complete. Next stop home. Stop. Client not approved goods yet. You are a poor merchant. Noah? So sorry, friend. The moon did not see any boss types around, so was just headed back to get someone. I am boss. I check goods. You wait. Trick. This is Trick. There is something wrong, friend? I am not, friend. You are cheat. I ordered 3 times the usual amount. Where is rest? What? Moon never heard anything about an increased order size. Silence. You are a bad merchant. Now my friend men go hungry. Hungry prone or poor workers. This mistake will cost me fortune. You will fix this, little cheat. Well, how this? Take this shipment back, verify order, and return with. You make this up right now, or I make up difference with Nupon Fresh. Think this is negotiate, make all okay. That way, Moon brought friend here in first place. And now it's time for friend to earn money back Moon that her technically agreed to pay. Friend is serious? That 14 more keywags according to the ridiculous man of Prone. Keywags are huge pain in the rear to gather, and Moon not gonna pay extra for all that hard work. Friend really think we should do it anyway? Granted, that may be the only way for Moon to get out of here without becoming lunch. Alright, Moon and friend will go find Kiwi. Apparently I didn't have enough. That was a keywig. And it's another. I need 4 more.
They spotted us.
11 more. Talk to the throne keeper. Finally back. Always pleasure to see best clients of Moon, meh. Balance, have you brought goods or not? Not bad, this will keep throne fed for a while. Yes, which is wonderful. So, about the balance. Balance, bah. You brought too low, you are cheap, there is no balance, I owe nothing. But be reasonable. Man, that many keywigs nearly killed poor Moon. And get order right next time. Still have life, cheat, be grateful. Do business here. This is scam. Moon, not stand for it 1 minute longer. Little cheat may regret that. The day merchant let customer win is the last day in career of merchant. You won't sell? Are you sure? Extremely sure. Then we'll take by force. Raid your caravan. Claim all we desire. What? You will not sell? We have no choice. Joking. Moon was joking, of course. Good. Moon, look forward to the next order of friends. Thankful that today was such wonderful transaction. Oh, I might have an issue. Oh, actually, no. Yeah, at least I chose not to take them out. Could have always done that. Oh, it's such a nice, lovely aurora. I have a couple, 3 clouds, too. I love watching the wind trails. Ah, Interesting. I don't think I've ever actually seen that one.
Powering up would be the smart approach here.
Spy Hunt Wanderer! Victory is ours.
I hope I did my part.
That's why I don't have to deal with enemies.
Powering up would be the smart approach here.
Spy Hunt Wanderer!
Good time to weaken them.
Oh, where is this thing again? I have to look at the other monitor. Cloud texture can go screw itself. There it is. Oh look, it has a Santa hat. Hmm? Passerby friend. Chiroro feel like we met somewhere a long time ago. Aha! It was when Chiroro had fight with girl who used shiny smooth skin lotion and wound up with shiny smooth head. Friend stepped in and stopped her from clawing out eyes of Chiroro. Ah, good times. Chiroro has been on a long journey ever since. Journeying to find way to grow back hair of girl, considering Chiroro can't afford the 10,000 credits and damages she demands. But no one has baldness cure for sale. Well, some people do, but after careful investigation, Chiroro see if they are all scams. But Chiroro never give up. If no one else has cure, Chiroro just make one. And at long last, Chiroro finally find it. The legendary ingredient with miraculous properties of shagginess. But it take more than just one of them to make cure. And searching has taken Chiroro forever. But meh. Chiroro finally has ingredients ready. Which means it is cure time. However, it seems Chiroro was too focused on ingredient hunting to notice how far she wandered and ended up in this middle of no place. So Chiroro was just searching for a way home without much success. But then Friend showed up. Will Friend please take Chiroro back to New LA to see the shiny smooth lady? Oh! I wasn't expecting that quest to actually have a continuation. I say, oh, I'm gonna have issues. Oh, wait. Why am I forgetting I can just use, the Joy-Con? Well, I really like using my, Pro controllers. Wait, do I?
That's amazing.
Hello again, shiny lady. Yeah, you're that Napon. That brings me back. Long time no see, and many apologies for... head of lady. Head of lady has hair. Ooh, right, this. Yeah, so once I stopped to think about it, we're all just Mimiazones, yeah? Turns out hair is, like, super easy to swap out. I mean, it's basically just the wig anyways. And as it turns out, going full cue ball gave me the push I needed to try a new hairstyle. Funny story, huh? Chiroro and mild chalk all this time to find recipe for cute. Here, all those brushes with 2 feet depth gathering ingredients. Sorry, not sure I follow, but yeah, oof, sounds rough. Oh, Chiroro still want to properly pay back no longer shiny head lady. Taking care of customers is foundation of any business. Chiroro will go sell off these ingredients, but they are not worth full 10,000 credits. Should be still be nothing to sneeze at. What? No, hey. Let's wait a little bit longer, Harry Lady. Hiroro will be back with cash and flash. Oh, hey, that rhymed. Said, wait a second. What? Look, I don't care about the money anymore. You made a clear show of your sincerity here, and I appreciate it. Hmm? You worked hard running around to find that stuff, and now you're just going to turn around and sell it? But nice, Harry Lady deserved. Oh, you sold me on the Napon, buddy. And that is some seriously fantastic customer service. Let's call it square, Chiroro. Really? Oh, thank you. Sure thing, keep this up and I'll make sure you'll make it big as a merchant. And when that happens, Chiroro hope nice Harry Lady becomes a regular customer. Wow, that was a actually decent mission. I guess has the ingredients and know-how now in case the scenario needs to be redone. On standard human 6 is. Yep. 3 more. Plan of attack 2 warriors. Oh, there are 3 different ones here. Oh no. There are actually 3 different ones there. Yay! I have seen you before. You carry yourself with the air of a master. Ah, I remember. What's your name, be Cross, the human who bested Prince Georg? I knew it. Though my body may have aged, my eyes remain keen. This is perfect. I'm sure I can finally know peace if I entrust my dream to you. I am called Gobelg. Though I am now retired, I was a fighter of some repute back on our home world. Now I spend my days training the next generation. Ours is a warrior race. Though we may face poverty or hunger, that pride and culture must never be allowed to perish. Will you show me your strength, fellow warrior? An ancestral armament and a modest sum await you when you complete this task. What you say you? First, many thanks. First, I would beg a simple demonstration of your skill in indigent hunt. Creature called the Welkin Levitath. I wish for you to slay 2 of them. I hear they make Primordia their home. I will wait here for word of your victory. I think there are 2 right around this point. I don't think I've actually fought any Levitaths this playthrough. Might have, but I don't think I have. Oh. It's a rainstorm. It has to be thunder for this unique monster, if I remember correctly. Oh, no, there it is. Bye.
Even in the darkest hour, I know you'll pull through.
Spy hunt. Warrior!
Attack at range.
I'll play it smart and buff up.
Temporary upgrade. Could this be the power of
I'll
magic?
play it smart and buff up.
Temporary upgrade. Could this be the
No
power
need to
of
get
magic?
Get shot from above. Every one of these has got your name on it. See how I stack up the
I see a
heads?
chance to do some damage here.
Eat them away.
Step in and drive them back.
Moving in.
I'll play it smart and
If I remember correctly, that is the segment. unique monster. So, and it's a flying enemy. There's one Welkin Levitat. Best way to deal with it first. Take out the butt. Force it to look at me.
We're in a good
And
position.
taunt.
Move in. After you.
Every one of these has got your name on it. We're playing smart. Shoot down while they're in pair.
Victory is ours.
No, hang on. It has that. It has feathers. The reason I'm doing this is, I think these guys are actually not weak to gravity.
Give me some cover fire.
Or, not weak. Or resistant to gravity. Unlike, that very few other enemies share. I think the only gravity-resistant enemies are the Levitats, the, Milosaurs, and I think the Telethian-based enemies are also resistant to gravity. Almost all others are weak unless they're a certain tyrant variation. And, I mean, that could still be wrong. Just my luck. Yeah, it changed right as I got there. The two Welkith Levitat are defeated very good. Those beasts resembled the ones ruffians hunted when coming of age on our home planet. They seemed fine opponents to gauge your skill as a warrior. Brutal. And yet you defeated the beast nonetheless. It was a fine hunt. But now it's time for the true test. I would have you challenge my pupils. Two ruffian males by Isildur and Isildur. They are skilled warriors both and all the more formidable when fighting as a pair. But of late that power has made them proud. They have parted ways to train alone, no longer seeing the need for one another's aid. At this rate, I feel they will lose sight of their true potential and end life as mediocre talent. Therefore, I would ask your assistance in beating the sense back into them. Ziordo is at Kingsfall in Oblivia. Ziorde is in Sylvalum at the second Anvil Rock. Ooh. I'll leave the matter to you. You can find me here. The older one is gonna go down first. Younger one second. I might actually need the, well, let me check if it's over here first. There they are. You must be the one my master sent. Well met. I have awaited you for far too long. What? Speak up, human. Be heard. You sound like that mewling weakling Ziorde. And yet you have earned the faith of my master. Though I have no doubt that your demeanor masks a set of well-honed fangs. My pulse pounds in anticipation. Come hurry, let the match begin. I am Isildur, hero among ruffians, courageous and bold, fierce and fearless. I argued the proper methods of war long and loud with Isildur. But this battle I will prove that mine is the only truth. Stand you ready? Then let our duel begin.
They're not really planning to fight me.
Good time to weaken them. A silver steel!
Atomic kick!
Ghost Walker!
Ghost Walker!
Superior decoy round!
It won't!
Executioner!
Zero,
like
zero!
Tornado
Try
Blade!
attacking at range.
I won't miss
So I
this
stack
chance.
up the hits. Move it for the kill.
I see a chance to do some damage.
Absorber
One down, one to go.
0-0.
You have more than proven your strength. You have an impressive blend of fearsome power and beautiful technique. I see now why Master Golbeg sent you. I lack your refined skill. I merely fixed the enemy in my sights and charged forth. Till now, Isildur was always at my back to help direct that force. Fighting you has forced me to acknowledge just what a boon that was. Perhaps you are right. I could spend a lifetime pressing on alone and never reach your level. Ours was no minor quarrel either. And while I'm unsure how to approach him now, I will begin by asking my master where to find him. You must go fight Isildur as well, for he is my nemesis and greatest ally. I eagerly await the day we cross blades again. For now, farewell. To Anvil. Anvil Rock 2. Trying not to use the scout too much. Depending on how quickly I can get through some of these. Heard Geese Diordo lost to you. It was a fool not to heed my warnings. Told him his brute force approach would one day leave him open to the blade of a more thoughtful foe. What was your impression? Did Geese Diordo put up a fight fit to uphold the pride of the ruffians? A man who relies entirely on raw strength had your back against the wall. Fear our master may have overestimated you. Forgive the long preamble. I am Guy Ziorde. My master appears to consider Ziordo and myself to be equals. I am nothing like that musclehead brute. His is a mindless violence, where I practice war as the true art it is. To perceive the battlefield with a cool head before cutting through with a swift blade is the warrior's way. I'll prove that with my actions now, on God.
They've spotted us.
I'm on a roll. Open fire.
Thank you. Ghost Walker!
Superior decoy round.
Ghost Walker!
Executioner!
Furious blast.
Black
So I stack up the hits.
I see a
Move
chance
in for
to
the
do some
kill.
damage.
Wild smash.
True Stream Edge!
Backslash!
0-0!
Very nice. More enemies.
See how I stack up
Awesome
the hits?
dance!
Ooh,
Move in for the kill.
I shall
Atomic
give it my all.
Superior decoy round.
Sky high!
0-0.
Wild smash.
Backslash!
NATO Blade!
Furious
no HP's dead.
True Stream Edge!
Shoot down while they're repaired.
I won't miss this chance. Good.
You remained level-headed throughout, yet at times made moves that could only be called reckless. It's as if fire and water inhabited a single body. I was wholly unable to read your attacks. No, the truth is my own intentions were too easily read. This is what my master tried to tell me. I was always able to catch my opponents unawares because Giziordo is there to throw them off guard. The same mindless violence I insulted was the very piece missing from my own fighting. True, it may be something I would never find without his aid, but I said many harsh things in our arguments, and do not know the words to offer him now. First, I must return to Master Goldbeld and thank him for sending you to me. Wonder what Giziordo gained from fighting you, for he is my greatest rival and strongest ally. Tell me, what did he say when— No, forgive me, I must ask him that myself. For now, I beg your leave. Farewell. Who triggered the frickin' Pomofo that was there? Only— I'm not used to the game forcing me to be on the lower portion of the area. You return at last. Good. I grew wary of waiting. And were my pupils able to land a blow?
Huh?
I'll give them a little thing. I see. Well, proud fools or no, they are warriors I trained with loving care. I would hope that even a veteran such as you would struggle against them. At least a little. But this is all good news. Losing to you seems to have shown them that the path to mastery is one they will have to walk together. Both returned to me separately to take stock of themselves, and I sent them on to the Outfitters test hangar in NLA's administrative district. The moment they see each other, I expect it will be as if no time has passed at all. Which brings me to my final request. I would ask that you spar with my pupils once more, but as a pair this time. It'll be their first fight together in some time. Go and test the measure of their bond. That should be well within your ability. I hear all the quests ending here in the in NLA. Through the doors. I assume I just have to talk to one. Despite his quiet exterior, a bright fire rages inside the breast of Giziordo. It is thanks to you that I was able to see my partner for the warrior he truly is. What, our master bade you fight the both of us? I'll not repeat the shameful display I put on before. Are you prepared to fight at this moment, or do we need to grant you temporary quarter? Ready, Ziorde? My soul first always for battle, especially one fought by your side. Use your power however you see fit. I'll guard your back. Then I have nothing to fear. Now let us begin. And the game said, I am going to throw
Wear them down from a distance.
you in a double battle.
Defensive stance. Tornado blade.
Iron prison.
0-0.
Furious flash.
I'm going on the offensive. I see a chance to do some damage. True stream edge. Blossom dance.
And they're down. I said I wouldn't use the skill. I did not say anything about overdrive.
I suppose I'm getting used
We lost
to
again, my brother. It seems we have much growing left to do. Yet I feel no regret. Even in defeat, we have gained much. And we will continue to grow so long as we stay together. I would have it no other way. One day, soon, all of Mira will be chanting our name. Since when did your ambitions run so small? Aim for the galaxy at the very least. Well said. As I recall, that was our dream as young cubs. Thank you, Cross. You have helped us recover so much, including some long-lost ambition. My pulse dances in anticipation. Come, Ziorde. Let us begin our training immediately. Yes, we have no more time to waste. It will not be long until we have strength to rival even yours, Cross. I hope you will favor us with another match then. Until that day, be well. The only reason technically they lasted so long in the other two fights is that I had... It wasn't possible to get enough TP off one enemy. And then they gave me two at one time. Oops. That was a mistake. Unfortunately, I do have to walk all the way up here. You have returned, and from the looks of it, it was a fierce battle. What do you think? Were my pupils able to hold trust in one another and draw forth a power greater than their own? If a warrior of your skill says so, I have no doubt. This time, my pupils departed on a journey to train together. I doubt they'll lose their way again. Competition between them will hone their edges into fine blades. I thank you for using your strength to guide them. This is an old teacher's humble thanks. It would please me for you to have it. I'm gonna start doing the morning stuff. Or day stuff, because these are up.
What is wrong?
Okay, the Queen is Dead was the only other one that kept shifting. Our sickened brethren and children will survive thanks to the medicines you humans share. You have my deepest gratitude. If there is aught I can do to repay this kindness, I beg you to ask it of me. Okay. We march upon Cauldros to smite our long-sworn foe. You, human, You are the vaunted warrior who bested even the blade of our own prince, yes? Your people and mine are joined by blood oath. Will you do us great honor if joining in this fight? Pick a fight with Ganglion. The time will come when they pay for sullying the honor of the ruffians, but today is not that day. After first landing on this planet, many of my kind were devoured by the vile beast known as the Queen Jakul. But today she is our prey. By custom, vengeance should be claimed by ruffian hands alone, but time and wear have dulled our weapons and shattered our scales. And those with the skill to repair them met their end in the foul Queen's maw. To go alone would to be die with vengeance on one. And so it is that I swallow my pride and beg your assistance. Will you march with us to still the breath of the putrid Queen Jackal forever? Let's do it. We will not forget this debt. Now let the hunt begin. Oh, look, the 3 talents. Excellent timing. This fine human will join our hunt, my friend. General, this is a matter for ruffian hands alone. We need enlist no help from outsiders. Well said, brother. We will friend our father ourselves. We have trained long and hard for that very purpose. No foe can stand against the combined might of Da Nagu for the cutting wind, Da Giri, the thunder crash, and Da Iwulbe, the boulder smasher. My siblings and I require no further assistance, least of all from a scrawny outsider. Seems our guest is aware of his limitations, at least. But the foe we face is deadly. An ally with absolute confidence in his abilities is not but a liability. I will hear no squabbling. I know and respect the strength of the 3 talents, but I will not have you die needlessly. May spar with this warrior you have found then before marching on the Queen Jakul then. Knowing an ally's strength is paramount when trusting them with one's back in battle. If we decide he is more liability than asset, then I must insist that he stays behind. It would not do to lead to an ally into certain death. No doubt you wish to know the caliber of those you will be fighting with as well, friend. Sure. And rightly so. Then we shall await you atop Sticklestone Rise. You shall endeavor to do you no lasting harm, but I advise you to come prepared just the same. You must have flight. Notice a lot of NPCs don't actually use any of the helmets for their gear types, unless they're masked in a lot of instances. The only major ones I think are the prone.
Give me some cover fire!
I'll play it smart and fuck
Is
off.
this the power up button? A temporary upgrade.
See how I
Fire
stack up
missile.
a bit?
Like this.
Move it.
I apologize for losing my cool just then.
I wish you hadn't. I was
Well,
just starting
they're
to
in
find
Skells,
the truth.
so this is a Skell Duke off. You have come. Good. Perhaps you will indulge us and talk before we spar. I would share a bit about us. Had the Queen's Jackals struck our base in Caldros any other day, we three would have been defending it. But the Ganglion ordered us to depart so that we might attack their enemy. We faced soldiers that day, yes, but also defenseless civilians. None survived. It was disquieting. And at the end of that horrific job, we returned back to the base only to find our parents, the general's son, and many others gone, devoured by that demon. The three of us felt certain that our crimes against the innocent have been meted out on our own loved ones in return. And so we swore that this one battle we would fight together and alone. I wish you no ill will, but you'll suffer injuries here that will prevent you from joining this hunt. Yuri, you will obey. Are you ready? Meaning. But with that means they were part of the Vita acquiring party. I'll strike down our opponent with the speed and fury of thunder. I'll crush stone and bone alike with the weight of my mighty blows. And I will overwhelm you with the grace and swiftness of the wind, for the three talons are invincible. Now, God.
They're not really planning to fight.
Oh, I would be remiss not to take advantage of this.
No one can touch me.
This should help. Good luck,
I feel like stacking my heads. Move in for the kill.
In the crosshair, I shall give them away.
Oh, oops.
Could this be the...
Enough, human, enough. We admit our defeat. The difference in our abilities is painfully clear. Now we must not live on not only having the shame of having failed to defend our families, but of lacking the might to avenge them ourselves. Yet it was not enough to best you. Still, the Queen Jackal is one foe we must... Look, brother. Are those not mortal jackals, minions to the Queen herself? But since when do they make territory here? What do we do, brother? My skill is too damaged from the last match to fight them. Seems I must ask you to show us your strength once more, Cross. Will you join us in slaying the vile beast and avenging the family she brought low? Thank you. I am eager for the chance to watch you fight again. Why did Celica not pop one up? Flying enemies at this point I hate.
They're not really planning to fight me.
Oh wow. Twice?
This might sting.
Could this be the power of that? In the crosshair, could this be the power of that? Beat them away.
Let them buff up.
I'll unload everything I've got. Take this. It worked. Attack at range.
This might sting.
Come on. See how you like this.
Most impressive. It is a great honor to fight alongside one as strong as yourself. I apologize for being a fool all this while. They're standing. They look so stiff because of it, though. It's actually good. Speak for yourself. Unlike my brothers, human, I am not so easily won over. I'll not deny that you have great strength, but it must be us who slay the demon. So know that it will be my hand which delivers the killing blow, and do not stand in my way. Let us return to the general. Then we can formulate our plan for the hunt. Back over. Do not rely too heavily on the skill, unless it's all the enemies I don't want to have to deal with. And unfortunately, it is a very, very long list of enemies. Because even once you start hitting level 20 enemies, even with max level gear, not many enemies just go down to one round of the of arts most times, unless you're using a skill. And even then, some don't. The three talents came and asked for the honor of joining you in this hunt, just as I anticipated. Though I am surprised by just how empathetic Nagu was, for he is not quick to acknowledge others. You must truly be a rare just an average blade. Modesty well befits a warrior, and yet an imposing aura pours forth from you. You cannot hide it. Let the combined might of you and the three talons, even the Queen Jakul is nothing to fear. Now let us begin the briefing. Our quarry rarely alights on the ground. To lure her down, we must first slay her minions around Cauldron. To do this, we will need to cover considerable ground. You and the talents will each split up and defeat the minions in your own area. Once the queen shows herself, the first to sight her will hail the others to that location. When you regroup, you will unite and take her down. A rather loose plan, is it not? Had we no word on her weakness, all we've seen is her flying away while covered in the blood of her fellows. Beyond that, we have no idea what manner of foe we face. She seems to share the same nature as her minions. Cross, you have faced her kind before, have you not? You are alone in that. Might you share your experience with us? Okay, I do just want to get it in the actual version. I see. And what manner of attack should we be on the lookout for? You observe your opponents well in such a short time. It's more like there's a ton of other enemies of the class or species. That gives us more than enough to go on. Leave the rear guard to me. Very well, we shall depart for Cauldron now, General. Let us smoke out this vile queen and defeat her as one. Cross? It is time. Aid the three talents and smite this evil that has taken so many ruffian lives. May victory be yours. So electric resistance is actually a good thing. .40 resistance and 0 fizz. Oh no. 80 and 36. Still take a good chunk of electric damage though, despite that fact. Every time.
They've spotted us. Seems we've been found out. What now?
Give me some cover fire!
Now's a good time for some
Could
gunplay.
this be the
They're not really
power-up
planning to
button?
fight me.
Temporary upgrade. Whoa! Attack the
And that's 3 down.
away. Could this be the power-up upgrade?
Victory is ours.
Cross. The Queen Jackal has appeared. Fighting as you suggested made her turn tail and flee in no time. You are truly a skilled warrior. Come, we will corner her at the Mount Magando and finish this good and all. We will claim vengeance for the lives of our mother and father. I had a feeling that was gonna trigger.
Seems we've been
Actually,
found out.
keep that.
Victory is ours.
I hope I did my part.
Would have wanted a back weapon, but it will do here. Let's see how much I accidentally do. Oh, it's actually has some
I'll play it smart and
See how
buff
you
up.
like this? A temporary upgrade.
I'll play it smart and buff up.
Could this be the power
get in there.
Good
Here
luck
we go.
touching this. After you. Could this be the
Everyone
power
agrees
need to get
it's
up
your
close.
name on it.
Gotcha.
Shoot now while they're
Deploying
impaired.
shield.
I'm at your command.
Deploying shield.
I'll play it smart and buff up.
Come on. I'll unload
Yeah.
everything
I'll
I've got.
play it smart and buff up.
They're a big target. Just concentrate your fire.
A temporary upgrade. Could this be the power-up
This
button?
might sting.
A temporary upgrade.
Try this
Firing
on the
missile.
side.
Eat them away. See how you like
Oh, I had GP to do that with.
Chance to do some damage.
So I'm like, oh, why not? I don't need to keep it. Wings. Just. This time, I don't even use the actual edge of the Zweihander. I just use the hilt that's in the hand. Just honk. At least that would be how I would see my character doing it. Yeah, it's already been a half day. You have returned alive, and your quarry is the Queen Jakul dead? Excellent. Then you and the Three Talents brought her to bay and delivered final justice. Thank you, my friend. Many fallen ruffians will now know peace. Please accept this in payment. In the days to come, I aim to train the Three Talents into true masters. They are as sons and daughters to me, and I will raise them with pride. In time, they will join me in destroying our tormentors, the Ganglion. I hope that you shall fight at our side on that glorious day. $72. Wait. That should Primordia. Ah. Did that go for both areas? Yeah. Okay. Interesting. So a quest can have multiple areas. I didn't realize that. for the segments. I would have figured it's where you start and where it technically ends. Hold a moment, human. I would ask you a question. Do you feel that there exists in this world something worth defending with your very life?
To do.
Many hold that even the most noble act of acts is meaningless if the cost is one's life. What do you think? So even those from other worlds think so. Perhaps Gedju was not mistaken in her choice after all. He's a friend of mine, Gedju, a brave warrior. We grew up together as orphans. By sharing both meager meals and shelter from the elements, we managed to keep each other alive. I had hoped that when we departed from the ganglion, we might enjoy that life once more, that we might find a humble, peaceful existence together. But she left for Cauldros alone in an attempt to revenge the ganglion for their insult to Prince Diarg. The reasonable question of a thoughtful man. For the ganglion have destroyed entire planets, and to them, to face them alone is certain death. But the Rothians hold pride above all, and the weight of one's own life. Despite that, there are some who tried to stop her. But in the end, they acknowledged her freedom of will and sent her off to the end she chose. But I could not. Yet Jue always protected me, pulled me along. She is my truest family, and I do not wish to lose her. Even if it means defying her wishes or harming her pride, I still want her to live. You seem a warrior of considerable skill. Can I ask you to go help her? I'll pay any price I am able to, so long as she survives, even my life, should it come to that. I am in your debt, and in the event you are too late and she is already lost, you will know her by the silver bracelet on her right arm. It bears the words, "Let us share this life together." And, if it comes to that, I ask that you bring back her dagger. She always kept it close. Thank you, human. I would begin by searching for the skull she piloted. Oh, in a very dangerous spot. Likelihood of the level 70 tyrant having taken out the skull. That is not looking good so far. Why is my skull picking up? Viseza, is that you? How many times did I tell you not to come? This is my fight. I shall not involve you in it. This is my people's grudge, human. I will not drag an outsider into it. What? Viseza sent you? I told her to forget about me for her own good. But she never did listen. I saw too many good men and women die needlessly as pawns of the ganglion. I'll drink a toast to them with the blood of our enemies. I'm sorry for your trouble. Please return to Viseza and tell her that Gedjua has perished in glory. I spent far longer considering her than you know, human. But I cannot live with the knowledge that the ganglion's insults to my people remain unanswered. I'm a warrior before I am a woman. Even if it means breaking Vizeza's heart, I walk the path of vengeance. I would cast away this bracelet now, take my own advice, and forget about her. A woman about to die has no use for sentiment. I wish to leave regrets behind. You should leave this dangerous play. It is crawling with Marnik's scouts. Oh, too late.
They're not ready.
Of course I don't get lucky with the, There's my soul voice.
Tornado blade.
Go Slacker!
Superior
Sky
decoy round.
We're in a good position.
Moving
Move in.
Taking a shot from above.
Screamer!
True streamer.
They're in the class. Shoot now while they're impaired.
I won't miss this chance.
See how I stack up the heads?
Full step!
Move it for the
It's
kill.
time. We're in a good position. Move in.
Close quarters.
Escape!
For me.
Defense extends.
Black Blade!
Tornado blade. True stream edge.
Conduction!
0-0. Wild. It's time.
I'd attack at range now if I were you.
Comet hit.
Side slash!
True stream edge.
I'm taking a shot from
Game
above.
reset.
That one was guaranteed.
Oh. Not even over here. Wait, are you the one who hailed me? Told you to go home. This is a Rockian battlefield. There is no place for a human upon it. You're nearly as meddlesome as Viseza. I can see why you two hit it off. But you must leave. Neither you or understands the depth of my resolve in choosing this path. I even threw away her bracelet in order to put my former life out of my mind. Why must you keep hounding me? I have cast away my personhood to become an avenging force. If I drag my past life along with me, I will be killed before slaying any single ganglion dog. I beg of you, do not follow me any further. The ganglion ruined all of our lives, and our pride demands that they pay. This one I'll actually fight in. On the ground.
They've spotted us. Good time to weaken
I'll
them.
play it smart and
Could
buff up.
this be the power-up button?
Here we go. Good strategy. I
I'm
approve.
going out on foot. I never was cut out for
Let's
these
do this.
skills.
Overdrive. Let's push them back. Ghost Walker. Tornado blade. True stream edge.
My body
You're
and
a big
soul are
target.
quiver.
Just concentrate your fire.
Yep, end of combat.
Sky high. Step in and drive them.
Sadar and a Shroud.
Move in for the kill.
Congrats.
Oh, they were both Shroud, though. Now, you okay? Hello, this is Viseza. Ross? I'm sorry to bother you, but my heart just started pounding here. Just a bad feeling, so I called. How goes the search? Have you found her? They killed her? Oh, Jewett, no. I thought I was braced for the worst, but... forgive me. The inside of my head has just gone. Blank. Bring me her dagger, please. Unfortunately, I don't know if there's a better ending. Why did I get back in the skill? That sucks, though. I'm sorry for my outburst earlier. I'm alright now. Gedrua was a warrior to her core, and I have long seen that. Oops, I accidentally went too quickly. I shall see to it that she receives a proper funeral. If I might have the dagger. So sharp. She always kept it so sharp. It would be a simple thing to follow her. Your anger reminds me of her. Gedrua met death head-on in a manner befitting a Rothian warrior. To follow her in a coward's death would disgrace that. Thank you for all you have done. Oh. You're the blade, then? My name is Zozinaf, and I hope you might accept our request.
You there.
As you well know, the recent history of my people is marked by a shameful period of subjugation by the Ganglion. We have since found our way to autonomy, not true, but the taint of that experience yet weighs heavy on my heart. Ever since claiming independence, I have sought the chance to vent my anger and avenge the honor of my people. I believe that time is now. I have come into possession of a piece of information capable of dealing a crippling blow to the Ganglion. It is not spite that spurs me on. Oh, oops. There it goes. It is simply a ruffian's commitment to honor, defended by blood when necessary. Perhaps my reason is difficult for other races to understand. But I had thought a human surely would. So please help me in this endeavor. The Ganglion stronghold they call Baldur Stronghold stands in the northwest of Sylvan. I have learned that they are currently working to develop a new weapon there. If we can steal the plans for that weapon, it would deal a significant blow to their war effort. I would entrust that mission to you. This may be a ruffian's request, but rest assured that if the Ganglions succeed in building this weapon, New LA shall suffer as well. My proposal will benefit both our people. Ooh, and a weapon. I hope this joint effort against our common foe will serve to strengthen the bond between our people share. A little more sensitive than I'm used to for scrolling through the map. Might also be due to the fact that I'm constantly being twitchy with the left Joy-Con because I know my this left Joy-Con does have issues. I like the big ones, especially when there's no enemies on it. They make for good landing zone.
They're not really planning to fight me. Powering up would be the smart approach here.
Could this be the power-up button?
Defensive stance.
See how you like this?
I'm taking a shot from above.
Tornado
Could
blade.
this be the power-up button?
I'll make sure to leave a dent.
It works.
I like it a lot.
Try attacking with range.
Executioner.
Grenade!
Backslash.
Yo, I stack up the hits. Move it for the kill.
I see a chance to do some damage.
Okay.
Be the power-up
Why is that having issues there?
See how you like this?
0-0. Give me some cover fire.
I'll lay the groundwork. Could this be
shot
the
from above.
power-up button?
Tornado
I wonder if
blade.
it's reading a
Superior
Sky
decoy
high.
round.
We're in a good position.
partially reading a button input. It shouldn't be.
Ghost Walker.
Could this be the power-up
Yo, I
button?
stack up the hits. Move it for the kill.
Yes, while
Executioner. Game ends. Set.
that's going on, let me put this other controller on the charger on a cord. That way, at least by the time I feel like it's ready, I can use it again. Ooh. 50 Phoenix and a 50 E rifle. I'll take those. Technically, this is the rare quest that has a technically weapon blueprint in a alien container by technicality. Since this quest, it requires you to get the new weapon blueprint, and you receive a skill weapon for it. I have been waiting for you, Blade. Forgive my impatience, but what of the operation? So these are the schematics for the Ganglian's new weapon. Excellent. It will require further analysis to be certain of its specifications, but it appears to be a new form of artillery with considerable range. Should they be allowed to complete it, New LA will no doubt find itself in the crosshairs. You must move quickly. I shall inform the New LA authorities at once. Someone who has seen the inside of their fortress, I would greatly appreciate your insights in this matter. Will you attend a joint planning meeting? Report, sir. An armed force believed to be from the Ganglion is presently marching on our location. The Ganglion? They are after the plans. No, they would know it's too late to retrieve them, and they either aim to take revenge for the theft or else kill all who have seen them. In any case, this just further proves how important the plans are to them. All the more reason to beat back their advance. We will defend the information your efforts won us, no matter the cost. I'm sorry to have dragged you into a battlefield, but I would greatly welcome your help. Our main force is unfortunately away fighting the Ganglion in the field, you see. If only the defense platoon present, our strength is considerably diminished. Granted, it will be too late for you to leave without fighting anyway. You will find a man named Nogan outside. I ask that you follow his instructions. May victory be ours. Let me see how characters are currently stacked up. Still at 18th. No, what? Just for the fact that technically I'm doing Ruffian missions. I should probably have got GR here. Always get caught on at least one of the mineshaft wooden pillars at least once or twice. Oh, I noticed there's now a skull there. No, he actually has the full armor on. Or her. I think it's the he, it's the male armor set, though. For the main body. Might you be the blades that so Gwyneth has enjoined to wage battle at her side? Wait. There's a couple that actually use it, because I think I've seen a couple others that use the, head model. I've been charged with leading the defense of this territory. The enemy has broken into several small groups in an apparent attempt at infiltration. In order to penetrate this position, our foes will need to break through this tight passage ahead. Hence, if we stop them at this passage, we will succeed in protecting this territory. I beg of you, let no foe through. I fear the enemy has us greatly outnumbered, but by using the terrain advantage of the passage, it should be possible to handle them. I must join with Xenoblade now. Valor guide your blade.
What's happening?
I have the upper ground. Bullets rain upon them.
Ghostwalker!
I won't miss this chance.
Tartar blade.
Firing missile!
Executioner!
Oh, this is a level 55 quest.
Step in and drive them back.
Absorbus! Moving in!
This
I
might
have
sting.
extreme
Zero,
contact.
zero! Try to attack the blade.
After you.
Our Colorado.
No need to get up close.
Contention rise!
Now take it to them. Beam barrage.
We
Put some
mustn't let
power
threat
into this one.
fire us up with a bomb.
Deploying shield.
We mustn't lose.
Deploying shield.
Zero,
This
zero!
might sting.
Well done! Attack the blade!
I'll make sure to leave a dent.
Backslash!
Wish to approach this one.
Could I get some back?
I healed Neil Nail right before.
Blood sacrifice.
I'll run with this.
I have extreme.
Cruise. We're in a good position.
Moving in.
Move in. Let's do this.
Oh,
Tornado blade. Cruise. Stream
did it again.
Very nice. On my mark.
Awesome death.
Right as the wave ended.
See this through. What now? Lend us power. Execution. It worked. Attack the blade.
Tornado
Black
blade.
vein.
I'll make sure to leave a
I
dent.
have extreme.
Very nice. Zero, zero.
Colorado.
Screamer.
Zero.
Body and soul on a quiver.
Defensive stance.
No use. Can we wrap up and regroup?
I'll get the most out of this.
Backslash. Black vein.
Tornado blade. We're in a good position.
Moving
Move
in.
in.
This chance. Now bring it home.
True stream edge. Moving. It's time. 0-0.
give it my all.
Sky high!
Zero's throne. We mustn't let this conflict get out of hand. Absorb
Put
us,
some
King.
power into this one.
Black Bane. It worked.
0-0! It's time.
Mayday, mayday. The enemy has concentrated its force for an attack on this position. We require reinforcements. We halted most of the main force here, but numerous units have slipped through and must be intercepted. Come at once. Time is of the essence, but for even a moment's hesitation will result in more foes breaking through. Depart immediately, I repeat. Depart immediately.
Seems we've been found out. What now?
Firing
Good time to
missile!
weaken them. A temporary upgrade. Could this be the power-up button?
Here!
Temporary upgrade. Could this be the power-up button?
Firing missile!
Attack at range.
After you!
You like that?
This might sting.
We mustn't let this conflict get out of hand.
Hi-hi! Warrior! Step in and drive them back.
Temporary upgrade. Could this be the power-up button? More enemies. Could this be the
Deploying
power-up
shield!
button?
I won't miss this chance. After you!
Dang.
We buff up the roof. See how you like this. On my mark. I never was cut out for these strings.
Deploying shield! Thank you. This might sting. I won't miss this chance.
Oh, if you're wondering why my thing just moved to the left there,
After you!
exactly what you think it was.
Absorb us, King. It worked. Attack at range.
I'll make sure to leave a dent. No need to get up close.
The hooks.
Hi-hi! Put some
This is helping due to the fact that
step in and drive them back. This might sting.
both of the other two skills are heavyweights.
We can take them if we're smart.
I-
After you!
was Inferno the other heavyweight?
Deploying shield! Deploying shield! Step in and drive them back. Firing missile! Reinforcements. We can take them if we're smart. I'll put some power into this one.
Please, tell me I got that.
After you! Yeah! Firing missile! Deploying shield!
Sorry, got Jog.
Deploying shield! This might sting. I can still do this alone. After you. Step in and drive them back. Yeah! Reinforcements? We can take them if we're smart.
There we go.
Firing missile!
Out. Oh, that took all night. I'm glad to see we both survive. You have done much for us. I cannot adequately express my thanks. Were it not for your skill, this place might be under Ganglion control right now. Here we relax in bracing for a Ganglion attack. We let the distance from here to Sibylum make us complacent. In that respect, instilling those plans has taught us even more than we expected. And an in-depth analysis of the schematics should allow us to learn even more about the Ganglion's technology and strategy. But I swear now to destroy them once that information has been extracted. We had no intention of deigning to use Ganglion weapons from the outset, of course. But you have done much for us, and I did not want you to be plagued by needless worry. Again, allow me to thank you for your assistance. In return, I reaffirm the Raffian's promise to offer humankind our unstinting aid in the struggle to defeat the Ganglion. Farewell, brave one. Okay, we have one more here remaining. But I do want to see what that, new option was. I have a feeling, based on what it was saying, it was a ranged weapon. If it correlates to what the Ganglion weapon was, and it was reverse engineered, I have an idea. Because it's just going to show up. Not the Dragoon Lance. Worst weapon in the game. At its level. This is the worst weapon in the game. Oh, I was actually hoping it was this one. Dang it. But it can't have nice things. Or the Zenith Cannon, which it also wasn't. Oh, I can make this 51 again. No, you'd probably want more level 60s at this point. I have more than enough. I'll do that off screen. I don't need to give away whoever's using my character. Okay. So there appears to be only 3 more quests left. Which is good. So let's head on over to this area, where it's about time for a duel. Let's try and see what that was. Come, let us do this.
Hail!
I am Gizai, survivor of the 100 Hellion. I'm on a journey to hone my fighting skills by facing powerful warriors such as yourself. But first, I must ask you to hunt a Vice Simulus or 10 created Adus Seculas. One must always warm up before a battle, eh? So what say you? Are you prepared? Yes, yes, yes! I cannot wait to prove how the strength and pride of the 100 Hellions live on. We're the same then, you and I. Now, begin the hunt, for neither of us shall make progress by standing about. Those are the, Faded Esculas. This is only level 30, I should remember that. I'll take on the, Simius. One shot of Simius and get back to it. Because, you know what? That's just the good fun.
Fly high. Give me some cover fire. Game ends.
I hope I did my part.
Find, locate, slay. Oh, he took out a throne while I was there. Well, friend, have you defeated the mark I set? Ah, you chose the vicious Simius for your prey. A bold choice. It seems I have found myself the best training partner a warrior could hope for. Now then, let us begin. What's that? You wish to know who lies passed out before you? He's a quick-mouthed target who challenged me to a duel. I made sure to silence his yap quickly. He was disappointingly frail for such a large foe. One punch and he struck dirt like a stack of old hands. I believe he said his name was Boba Wolfen? Right now, I avoided striking any vital organs. He should come around soon enough. Mostly, I'm impressed that you're worrying about him just before fighting the one who put him down. Are you truly so sure of yourself? I shall be eager to see whether that confidence comes from a lifetime of training or just empty optimism. A mix of both. Maybe not lifetime, but a mix of experience and blind optimism. We've had our warm-ups. From this point forth, I hold nothing back. I am Gizeng, the last survivor of the 100 Hellions and inheritor of my master's sword. I draw it now. Unstoppable and unassailable, our strength was the unsung pillar that kept the ruffian standing. Now prepare to see it for yourself. I only see one. And there's supposed to be 100?
They've spotted us.
Wear them down from a distance.
Match your command.
Let's see how much of you is actually worth that.
I'll make sure to leave a dent.
I know you'll go through.
Executioner!
Backslash!
Tornado blade!
Attack at range!
I'll make sure to leave a dent.
Not bad.
Ghost Walker! Blossom dance!
Full backslash!
We're in a good position.
Moving
Move
in!
in!
This is our chance.
I won't
Bring
miss
it
this
home.
chance.
And he was down pretty quickly.
Time to flaunt my skills with the blade.
You're a strong warrior, and while I may have lost, it was the most fun I've had in an age.
Not bad.
My master always used to say a true warrior finds joy in the direst of situations. Watching you, I feel as if I finally understand what he meant. Here's a little thank you for fighting me. Go on, take it. I won't take no for an answer. I swore to grow stronger to both my master and to Prince Georg when he granted me leave to take this journey. The next time we fight, I will not lose. Ah, so that's
May
what
the
it says.
blessings of Ku guide me with these new powers.
Oh, there's a duel on the city streets. Oh, you gotta be kidding. He's up there with me. Where? He's down here? Answer. No, he is not down here. Was there a spot at the top of the administrative? Ah, he's up here. Okay. I misread the spot. Ah, cross. Just the blade I've been looking for. I've been thinking I'd like to join your team. You know, get out there and experience the daily grind of a blade operative. Sitting behind a desk all day dulls a person's senses, and I can't afford to let those or my combat skills fall into disarray. So, what do you think?
Shall we?
A perfect 75%. That is nice. Only, I'm almost at 20 mil. It's like, once you get far enough into the game, credits mean nothing. Oh, it's the mighty warrior from before. I thought fate might see fit to cross our paths again, and here we are. Shall we celebrate this happy accident with a quick round of sparring? Haha, you truly are a wonder, my friend. However, the last time I started fighting in the streets, I received a severe tongue lashing from the humans. Some weak-livered hand-wringing about public safety. How does Noctilim strike you as a backdrop instead? It's a perfect spot to apply some of the classic 100 Hellions guerrilla warfare tactics. This will be a different match than our last, I assure you. So, shall we battle? I knew you would say that. How amusing. I've only crossed blades with you once before, but we already feel like old companions of war. Sure, I could say that. My master always said that if I truly wanted to grow, I must find a rival who could be my closest friend and strongest enemy. I wager he had someone like you in mind. I shall go ahead to the entrance of Noctilim. When you are ready, meet me at the bridge that is known as Elephant's Trunk. Before we do that, though, I am just going to do that because I the delay in the A button on my left on the right Joy-Con is actually screwing with me more on the other issue there than the actual use. Uh, And I also made sure to do the one thing since I saw that I had been pulled for some manner of. Oh no, I did not want to. Oh, apologies, warrior. I was lost in thought. Shocking, I know. I was struck by how beautiful this forest is. It reminds me of the land where I was well. What? I appreciate you showing an interest. I can fill you in as we go. Woodland combat is bound to take us a while. Now let us commence this fight, my friend. Good luck spotting me out here. Oh, interesting. Let me pick up some of these material tickets better right here. I wonder where he is. Not bad. I was camouflaged with the forest most thoroughly, and yet you spotted me. Bright red doesn't work. The sneak attacks are out, and nothing left but a head-on showdown.
We've been discovered.
Good time to weaken them. Ghost Walker!
Ghost Walker!
Absorber skill!
I owe you.
Might attack at range now. You backslash!
I'll make sure to leave a dent.
0-0! Slash!
I won't miss this chance. We're in a good position. Move in.
Moving in.
Truce. It's time. 0-0.
I like how I'm doing more damage on him at level 40
Power into this room.
than other levels, than the earlier levels. Oh, that was close. You nearly steamrolled me, my friend. You fight much like my master, quick and deadly with no wasted movement. Just open enough to lure your opponents in, much as a guerrilla force lures enemy into a trap. You would have made an amazing hellion had you been born in the hidden village. Hidden village? It was the 100 Hellions' home where I grew up, tucked deep in the woods, far from prying eyes. Spent our days training without pause. The Rothian way is to face the enemy head-on and crush them through skill and power, but some fights cannot be won by honorable struggle alone. At such times, they summon the 100 Hellions. We honed our blades and lurked in unseen places, taking down problems with ambush and guile. Each of us was a one-man army. One time, the 100 of us fought back a force of 30,000 strong. The Rothians won much glory thanks to our shadowy support. We were a proud band of warriors. Ah, how I miss them. Apologies, we are still in the middle of a match. Being in this forest is bringing back memories, but I won't be so easy to find next time. I'll prove to you that no one can out-guerrilla a Hellion. Well, I wonder where he is. I wonder if I have to accidentally trigger something. I'm doing this now.
spotted us. Good time
Spy
to
hunt.
Yizang is like, oh god. Good thing he doesn't use the scowl when fighting me. You find me here as well. You are a tough one to fool. You make this fun though. Let us continue.
Onward, into the... I shall provide cover fire.
How about
Split the
this?
opening.
Thank you.
Side slash! Black
Defensive stand. Don't give them a chance to rest.
Ghost
Ionic
Walker!
Tree!
Tornado blade. True stream edge.
Into the fray!
I'll put some power into this one.
Powerful blade!
We're in a good position.
Time to block
Move
my
in.
skills.
Sky high. Ghost Walker. Defensive stance.
Induction line!
Tornado blade.
I just wanted to speed that up.
Move in.
Attack!
Not the hardest fight I've seen from enemies in this game. The 100 Hellions fighting style was passed down from parent to child. My life was an endless sting of training from the moment my master took me in. And the day he stepped down from active duty, I inherited the sword as proof I was a Hellion. But I aim to prove that I'm not done learning. I refuse to bring shame to my master, nay, my grandfather, he who raised me with so much care. I shall be waiting for you deeper in the woods. Come ready to settle this match. Enough, you made it clear that clever trick won't get me anywhere with you. No more guerrilla tactics from this point forward. Now I fight face to face as warriors. I am Yi Zhang, last survivor of the Hunting Hellions, and inheritor of my master sword. I draw it now. Ow, damn it. I biffed my tongue. If that don't count for... I am Yi Zhang, last survivor of the 100... Damn it. It's so swollen. A moment. Ugh. Good grief, that really stings. My grandfather always said a warrior needs to introduce himself before fighting a duel, so I've practiced that line over and over. But such formal odes have always come hard to me. Let's just have a good fight, shall we? Here we go.
Onward, into the fray.
Let's close in and make this our fight.
Black
Defensive stance.
Diffuse!
0-0!
Tornado blade.
Ionic
True
Tree!
stream edge.
Executioner!
Sky high.
Backslash! Ghost
Equilibrium!
Walker!
Executioner.
Powerful blade! Beat
Ghost
down!
Walker. True stream edge. We're in a good position.
Moving it!
Move in.
Absorber skill!
Bring
Bring
it
it home! Backslash!
Tornado blade.
Powerful
0-0!
blade!
We're in a good position. Move
Time
in.
to block my skills with the blade.
Blossom dance.
Side slash!
Ah, there we go.
Induction
Nope.
rise! Attack!
He returns to the spot. Once you beat him. Okay. I would have figured it would gone back to cutscenes. If you are stronger than the last time. If anything, I feel as if there's even more distance between us now. My grandfather would be ashamed. For a year around to see it, I must work harder. He fought back a prone force 200 deep, single-handed. He was the hero of the 100 Hellion. I was an orphan of war, but he took me in and raised me as his own, grooming me to be his successor. He was a stern and unforgiving man. If I ever begged off in practice, he would throw me down a waterfall without batting an eye. But on days I truly pushed myself to my limits, he would prepare his famous Yatash shroom stew and regale me with stories of battles past. Ah, memories. That stew was divine. Shame I won't get the chance to taste it again. But the rest of the 100 Hellions have moved on from this life. Our strength existed solely to preserve the kingdom. That was our creed and we held to it, fighting the Ganglion even after we ruffians bent the knee. They burned our forests, our houses, our families. I was the only one who survived. My grandfather also achieved the honorable end of a true warrior. With his dying breath, he bade me use his sword to save the Raffian people. I did not have the chance to die with the rest of them, for Prince Giarg forbade it. Instead, I lived and became a pawn of the Ganglion. I will never suffer that humiliation again. This time I shall avenge my friends, whatever the cost. And for that, I need strength enough to stand unbowed against anyone. Then I can go on living for them. Meanwhile, I hope we spar again sometime. Here, this is for going to the trouble of coming all the way out here. And for listening. It feels good to share some of the burdens which lie heavy on my heart. Until we meet again, my friend. The Duel, Part 3. Maybe this time before I do that, let me check Giarg's gear. Oh, I have so many weapons, or so much gear. That's at least better than what I had it. Warren Delta Faith, Nebulan Lastia Free. Or the ranged accuracy. Why does everything only have the accuracy and stabilizer? It's all crap. Oh, good timing. I was just about to pack up and leave New LA. Glad I ran into you before
Very
then.
well.
You're curious? Guess I'm not surprised. You seem like the type who likes to travel. Methinks I shall head across the sea to Silvalum. You and that crazy prone shouldn't follow if I get that far away. What prone? Oh, it's a long story. The short version is he has been following me around trying to convince me to take him on as a student. He's certainly thorough. Morning, noon, and night, he's literally been on his knees begging me. My training has suffered greatly as a result. Would you like to come with me, my friend? We could have an adventure worthy of a song, and I'm sure that running into you just before I leave is more than coincidence. I've heard tale of a ridiculously tough indigene called the Chakul rage out there. It should be the perfect place to test our skills. Oh, let's leave before the prone catches up. Once we get to Civilum, we'll race to see who can take down a Chakul rage first. I wager you're pretty confident when it comes to hunting indigents, right? I knew it. Your focus during combat is incredible. No quarry is escaping from you. That said, I'm no slouch either. I grew up in the woods, after all. There's no wild animal I can't handle. I found you, Gizang, master. Hello? Damnation, he has seen me. I must fly, my friend. I shall meet you at Lake Ciel in Civilum. Do not make me wait. It is technically an indigent hunt, so if he triggers without me having to get out, all the better. Take this, Zang Crusher! Still alive after Master Zhang's Crusher. They are tough. This is bad, very bad. I will be eaten. Ah, Earth Alien. I've weakened them with Zhang Crusher. They are nearly dead. You take it from here. Put them out of their misery.
On into the fray.
Good time to weaken.
No need to get up close.
A temporary upgrade. Put this to power up. A temporary upgrade. Put this
Step
to
in and
power
drive
up.
them back. This might sting.
Moving in. Right.
You beat them all, you are very strong. The Zhang Crusher had weakened them already. You know, Master, I'm his top student. Or I will be. He is very stubborn. Searched for him everywhere, high and low. We finally found him here, but he ran away to the north. What to do? Beasts that way are probably stronger than ones here. Heard there is Jack Cool Rage there. It might be bogus, this would not survive encounter with such monster. You're kind, Orphalion, but I must grow strong. I must change. If I run now, I fail. Be no different than when I lived in village. I will become Master's finest student, the strongest prone of all. You really need to do a certain super rare enemy. Ah, hello, Cross. Oh, he found me. Even this far-removed place was not distant enough. And here I was, ready and eager to test my skills against the Jakul raid. And I come to, Master. We destroy it again. How many times do I have to tell you? I am not your master. I am no one's master. In the name of all that is honorable and good, you must let this go. It matters not what you say. I'm not taking any students. I don't care what you say, Master. You must teach me how to fight. Earthalian. Help me, Earthalian. Tell me, Master, how serious I am. I came so far. Is there a reason? Did I not tell you this? 100 Hellions pass on their style from parent to child. I have but a single student and can have but a single student in my lifetime, and that one is named my successor. This Brown is weak and flabby. The training would kill him before it could begin. To even consider it would be an insult to my grandfather and his sword. You know this, Brown, do you not? And for his sake, speak to him. He must abandon this foolishness. I will tell, then I hope you will help me. My mother died when we came to Myria. Or, Myria? Mira? Killed by ganglion scum. They killed her while I watched. I could do nothing. They held me down as I cried from fear. I am weak, but I want to be strong. I want to be able to protect everyone. Is that enough, Master? If not, so be it. I will leave, but let me see you fight once more. I'll remember it forever. Make you master of my soul. Then I will train alone. Learn to fight alone. Then I'll be strong like you. You watched as they killed your parent? Feel as if I've heard that before. Very well. Out of respect for you and your mother, I shall give this fight everything that I have. You don't mind, right, Cross? It's just, I know that what this one has been through. I want to do what I can. A warrior to the core. I forget that you give your all to every fight. I am Gizang, the last survivor of the 100 Hellions, and inheritor of my master's sword. I draw it now. Watch closely, Toba. This is how a man who shares your pain fights. I don't remember him using a move called Zang Crusher, though.
Onward, into the fray.
Wear them down from a distance.
My lordship also knows no equal.
Oh.
I'm going on the offensive. Ghost Walker!
Triumphant scream!
Fire us up with a buck.
Tornado Blade! True Stream Edge!
Arco Rosso!
Sky back! We're in a good position. Move in!
This is how
Absorber.
the guy fights.
I suppose I'm getting used to this.
Doesn't last 2 seconds. Yeah, me beat, my friend. Amazing. It's like you're growing at 10 times my own speed. I feel proud upon hearing such words from you, but I still have a very long way to go. This is not enough to crush my foe. You see, Toba, I'm nothing special. Not true. Watching you both fight moved me. Now I can give up with clear heart. There is no place for me here. Thank you, Master, and you, Earthalian. I'm still not strong enough to take on an apprentice, but give me some time and I will be. During that time, you can work on increasing your own strength and courage. This shall be the first step in a much longer road. So, yes, I will make you my student, but only if you push yourself to your limit. Really? No more talk. Go begin your training at once. If I think you've slacked off even a day, my offer is forfeit. Yes, master. I will do many push-ups every day, swing many swords, grow strong like you. Heh, did you see that grin on his face? He reminds me of an old friend. A meek personality inside a body big as a mountain. Tried to give him some fighting tips once, but he never had talent for it. Still, he never ran away from the training. Even when it got rough, never complained. He had real guts. Hmm? You want to know where he is now? I'm afraid he died facing down the ganglion. But I heard he fought bravely to the end, and that he died the proud death of a ruffian. Maybe with Toba I can. Wow, that sounded like Toba. And a Jakul rage? Damn it. I'm going after it, Cross. It has Toba. Hold on, Toba. I did not give you permission to die. Maybe it's time for you to technically break the tradition of technically only one student. Because in this instance, technically, it would never regrow back to 100 quickly enough. Ugh. Cross? This is so pathetic. I was bested. I could not protect what mattered to me yet again. Sorry, but I do not think I will be moving anytime soon. The Jakul rage is ahead. Take my revenge.
They've spotted us.
Squad tasks are resetting.
Give me some cover fire! Deploying shield!
Could this be the power up button?
Deploying shield!
Could this be the power up button?
Put some power into this one.
Let's see how you like this.
Game ends.
I suppose I'm getting used to this.
You have returned. Did you slay it? Thank you. Now, hopefully, Toba can be in peace. Damn my eyes. Of course he was not at peace. What peace can he know with his mother on avenge? Such anger and regret does not end at death. It is my fault. I wasn't strong enough. I let another die. How are you that strong and that compassionate? I don't think I've ever met your like. But my grandfather always said that in war, there is no such thing as something that cannot be helped. He said that we are responsible for the lives of all we have sworn to protect. There is no way I can make this up to him, but at least I can carry that responsibility. I can cast everything but my training aside. Go stronger and kill every last ganglion that still draws breath. Is this wrong? Right now, the inside of my head is a blood-red mess of confusion and anger. I don't even know what... Well, it won't get any clearer by sitting here. I need to move around. Get to work. I'll take my leave now. Oh, and here. It's not much, but please take it. Oh, Cross.
Hail!
Did you see a strange human pass by with a bunch of tectonic stooges in tow? Nope. Oh, well, thank you anyway. Still don't know what happened. It was so sudden. A pack of tectonic stooges hit my camp out of nowhere. While I was distracted, my sword was stolen by a human who was clearly controlling them. What was I thinking, losing my grandfather's sword like that? This is more important to me than my pride. I beg you, my friend, help me retrieve it. Thank you, he could not have gotten far. He must be the only human around here with tectonic stooges as pet. You should have little trouble tracking him down. I shall keep looking in this area if you can check the ruined city of Sin. I need that sword to maintain my peace as a place as a Hellion. I have to retrieve it, whatever it takes. A human this time, is it? My, we don't usually see so many customers come through these parts. Pleased to meet you. My name is Moore, and I sell weapons to travelers like yourself. Stock everything from battle rifles to hyper missiles. Though my inventory's most recent addition is a sword. Quite the marvel. It's ruffian in make, but boasts a keener edge than anything I've seen. What's that? You came here looking for it. I see, though I'm loath to part with such a specimen. I suppose I could be persuaded for the right price. Shall I say, your life? Now, allow me to demonstrate my most excellent wares.
Seems we've been found out. What now?
Wear them down from a distance.
Solar quiver.
Move in. Overdrive. Push the down. 0-0. Ghost Walker.
0-0.
The Zedom did not continue.
Victory.
What are these, Cross? That weird human sent them after you. Oh, nice work. And worry not that he ran. It's a dead end up ahead. He can't be far. I'm not letting him get away with that sword. I was hoping to actually take it out, but, you know, game said no.
They spotted us.
I rocked the sword.
Could this be the power
Game
of
ends.
Not all. Onward.
I see one. Boom. Oh, I should have sold that.
Spy hop. Give
Oh.
me some cover
I'm
fire.
in the air still.
Game ends set.
I hope I did my part. We need strength to see this through. Lend us power.
Ah. I was here looking for my master. Why must I deal with all this? Earthalian, please help defeat them.
spotted us.
Spy hunt. Wanderer!
What? Attack at range. A temporary upgrade. A temporary upgrade. This be the power-up button. Might attack at range
This
now.
might sting. Firing missile.
Come on. I'll unload everything.
There's a fantastic ruckus over here. What is it? Can it be? Oh, how are you? How did Stranger Phalian took me prisoner? I escaped when back was turned. Good to see you, Master. Know that I watched you get eaten. I'm sure I saw it. I even swore to avenge you. Shoulder the weight of your life and slaughter the ganglion wherever I found them. Some beef not strong enough to kill me. I'm even stronger. Look, Master, look at the results of training. For sure. Ross, what is going on? No, you're right. Toba died. I know that better than anyone. You there, show your true self. Can't believe it. I found a disguise too obvious for a ruffian. I mean, you guys are dense. Oh, it's clear what this guy is. So disappointing. I was hoping to add an epilogue to the hilarious farce I watched you play out in Sylvalum. I demand that you identify yourself and your purpose. Why do you taunt me so? I've been tasked with gathering fine weapons. You carried a blade that caught my eye. That's pretty much it. And your human friend there is carrying weapons at least as tantalizing as your sword. I'll take the lot of them to advance the grand plans of fortune, as well as the glory of the Finian. Oh, and I'll also be taking your life. I am confused. But I suppose it does make things rather simple. I'll take the pugilist friend, you take the doppelganger. They may have set the trap, but they are the ones who for a rather rude surprise.
They've spotted us.
Close in and make this our fight.
Could this be the power-up? I never was.
It's
cut out
time.
for these scams. I'm going out on
Better
foot.
than a sword. Firmly gripped.
0-0.
It worked. Attack at range.
Ah,
I'm going on the offensive.
someone else went into
0-0.
I guess someone else went into overdrive.
Victory.
Because that thing died way too quickly.
They've spotted us. Build a rhythm with melee attacks. Could this be the power-up button? A temporary upgrade. Could this be the power-up button? I'd attack at range now if I were you. This should improve things.
Of course, there was an Oxer lying there. And there's another one sitting right there. I'm all done on my end. Looks like you are as well. I almost feel bad for those fools. They didn't stand a chance.
Not bad.
Seriously, I can't believe that I'm saying this, but is fighting the only thing you think about? Let's hold off until we're both in top condition. I've been training like a madman since our last round, so you're in for a surprise. My sword reclaimed, I now return to New LA. I'll get in some training by busting a few ganglion heads along the way. For I still need to grow stronger, and the ganglion body count is nowhere near enough to make up for everyone I've lost. Man, I just assumed he would have challenged me anyways. Okay, with that, there are 2 more missions done and supposedly remaining. I'm going to try and finish those tonight.
listen.
Okay. Just checking some things. I'm on the right side, right? Hmm. This could fairly this could fairly be described as a predicament, but what to do about it? I simply cannot understand her motives. Why would anyone intentionally travel to such a dangerous place? I see, then this inscrutable emotional state is what you humans call worry. I have good reason to worry, it seems. My division, Nensileg, has left the city. She is apparently bound for Noctilum. As for why she would head to a place filled with such awful creatures, I have no idea. Find the very concept as difficult to comprehend as this new emotion as of worry. I feel compelled to go forth and bring her back, but I'm a poor candidate to do so. Compared to the vicious wildlife of Mira, you are for a poor combatant, it's indeed. Might I ask you to go after her in my stead? You humans are an extremely active and combative species. I say that with a deep sense of what you humans call gratitude. Oh, and please take care that you are not injured. Though if you are injured somewhat in the course of escorting my division, that is acceptable. I believe your kind is called that a trade-off. Best of luck. Chide is a cold way to ask for a favor. Your attitude is most generous. That is the term you use when describing someone who gives themselves for another. Yes, generous? I wish you luck. Please bring my division back swiftly. Okay, back to Noctilum. Good old sunlit spring. Oh, guess I'm not flying. I'm just going out of sleep. Well, I mean, I have enough, but I'm not gonna fly. I'll drive. Why is that important? Well, you're wondering. Energy mist is in effect. Energy mist is the, in Noctilum does regen, fuel if you're not actively doing anything. Closer now, come on, let me observe you. There's no cause to be afraid. Come closer. You humans are so strange. The need for a more thorough study of Mira's ecology is plain to see. And the most expedient method of expanding that is to go into the field and interact with various organisms. Please do not concern yourself with me any further. You are interrupting my research. Feel free to return to the city. I'm like, where is it? And I'm breaking the flying rule because, well, character is on the complete other side of, Noctilum. Oh, okay. That is the difference between the two. The standard energy mist in Sylvalum does not care for flight. The energy mist, or whatever this, variant is in Noctilum, bypasses the flight drain. It might just be not as fast.
Seems we've been found out. What now? Even in the darkest hour, I know you'll pull through.
What a fascinating organism. I would dearly like to procure a blood sample. But how to extract it? I should have brought a knife of some sort. This is danger. Am I in danger of dying? Well then, what action can I avoid to take to avoid death? You are that human. Can you do something to resolve the situation?
Onward into the fray.
Oh,
Wear them down.
this is such a low-level mission. I do not know whether to thank you for saving my life or criticize your violent actions, which is appropriate. Feel like criticizing? Do so. Then you acknowledge your own failings. I had fought humans incapable of that sort of self-criticism, and yet some among you do possess reason. Still, had you not assisted me, the likelihood of death for this body I inhabit was 87%, so I suppose some thanks are in order. And Selg is a strange one as well. Even if my body were destroyed, so long as the over persists, it is not a true death. Surely Nanselg knows this. But very well, I will return to New LA as you suggest, mostly out of curiosity as to how Nanselg responds. I think this is the only area where the getting out of the skull is an issue. Maybe some of the caves.
Listen.
Oh, oops. Then Selg is safe then. That is a relief.
A praiseworthy effort.
It is both the absence of worry and its own emotional state at the same time. I must say, all these fluctuations in psyche are most illogical. Provided to supply a Senirapa water, then Selg's death would present only a minor inconvenience. Yours numbers would continue to grow just the same. Were you lonely with me gone? Lonely? What is that? Why would your absence cause me to feel lonely? Love, the phenomenon of extraction, is exclusive to species with distinct sexes. The Orf have no such distinction, so there would be no way that I would feel. Yet I do find Nenselg's appearance pleasing, almost beautiful, as a human might say. Is this attraction, then? Nensel, am I attracted to you? Ask yourself that question. Species that experience love call people like you dense. My density is comparable to most of the city's residents. Oh wait, you mean slow-witted then. But I'm comparatively intelligent, most strange. It is quite apparent that despite the Orf's considerable intelligence, some things remain inscrutable. I do not understand my feelings for Nenseld, but why not? Because you are naive. So I do not understand. Grant me guidance, Ova. Why am I not surprised? Why am I not surprised there's more? Happy news makes me want to share my own. Exuna Nebra is bearing my child. Huh. I will finally be a father. Thank you, Rafaelian. My child will be a proud member of Tree Clan. Cannot wait to see my child's face. Stay strong and healthy, Exuna Nebra. What's this? Wolfen, terrible news. Grandfather Old Belgazus has collapsed. How's this? He has lost the final battle. Old Belgazus is dead? No. No, he was so strong. Take me to him, Liana. He rests in an open area below. Rafaelian, you help Nemard with his right of marriage. I ask you to join me. I have a request about grandfather. Interesting. It doesn't give you the actual quest until you do this. Old Belgaz's rest now. It bears look of peace. Nemard is wed now. Maybe this was what he waited for. He always worried about that boy. Yes, he was excited at wedding. More than I have seen in many sons. Nemard was unreliable. He was weak, but he gave much to grandfather in the end. I wish he could have seen his great-grandchild. Oh, that is right. I have a request of you. Grandfather's funeral is soon. You helped with Nemard's wedding. Will you help with this? I want to do it myself, but I cannot. I must stay close to Hexuna Nebra. You must deliver grandfather's soul to greatest of all beasts. Thank you. Speak to my father to know more. He is Golba Vasaga. I will return to Hexuna Nebra. Grandfather would be angry if I do not. Ah, Cross, my father is gone. Old Belgazes is dead. It is good. My father has found peace. There is no sadness in this. What? Bazis asked you for help? Yes, he has Hexuna to worry for now. Then go to Oblivia, near Kin Trees. Start by hunting Old Dune at Secula's Dare. Will you do this? My father was part of clan, also first. He deserves to be flesh of great beasts. Let us find one after we clear away such weak vermin. You are a good friend. You beat me in combat. You will have no trouble with Dune ad Seculas. I leave it to you. Clear area by killing at least 3 Dune Exculas. Then I will bring my father's body. I'd honestly say that technically a new life is technically 2 different quests. There's the initial, you talk to the guy, then you have the second portion. It's a star shower. Interesting. The only issue I have with my current loadout is I don't have a lot of AoEs
Spy hunt.
on this weapon build.
Temporary upgrade.
Skill build.
I'll make sure to leave a
Could
dent.
this be the power-up button? See how you like this.
Yeah.
You like that?
Step in and drive them back. This might sting.
I'll unload every battle on crosshair. Come on.
Victory is ours.
Wait, so my hand fits the type of skill. Antimatter just good at clearing the group. If it hits. All are gone? Good. Now we wait for Great Beast. Then we offer up my father's body. Once Orpheus arrives, we lay old Belgas to rest. It comes, my father's spirits calls it. Old Belgas, Gazas. Your life spirit was watched over by great Belgas. Now be with Orpheus in death. Become its flesh, become its blood, then fly across Mira. Throne return souls of departed to beasts. And soul and beast watch over new lives born into clan. Grandfather will be pleased to have joined noble beast. Farewell, grandfather. What is that? Everyone, look, something comes. Garuda, Jakul, why is such thing here? Comes closer. Get back, scatter. Oh, I guess he's not going to be seeing that new life.
Even in the
Into the
darkest
fray.
hour, I know you'll pull through.
Yeah.
In the crosshair.
Victory is ours.
Good work. The expedition continues.
Which skill is trapped? I think that's Celica. I think that's the Celica skill. Yep. My skill is trapped in a heap. Interruptions aside, rite is complete. My father was claimed by Giant. He will be pleased. Yes, what is it? You seem lost. Do our ways confuse you? The way you described it seems natural. That once it's explained how they see it, it makes it more natural than maybe some other definition. You're a wise Earth alien. Most do not understand. Other races call us barbarians. Oh. This means next child will inherit name Jakul. You should be the one to tell Basis of this. He will weep tears of joy. Ah. And that's why each one has a unique naming scheme. They name after the enemy that ate the deceased. Or the beast that ate the deceased. Why is it Jakul rather than Arvis? The initial beast that ate it. Because it got preyed on after? Guess that makes sense. She is here. My daughter is born. My beautiful wife has given me a girl. She refused to come out past head at first. Doctor said she might not survive birth. That Hexuna's found surge of strength finished it. Grandfather helped. I know it was him. Yes, of course, she is so strong. She screamed like no beast I ever heard, but she never stopped fighting. What if Grandfather, did you up for body to beast? He became flesh of Garuda Jakul. My daughter will inherit name fit for legend. Children of Crone inherit name of closest soul that has returned to beast. Souls have departed and beasts then watch over them. My daughter has strongest great-grandfather and fiercest beast. I will raise Helna Jakul to be strongest of Crone, this I swear. Interesting. Oh. Appears to be one more. San Luab? Pardon me, but would not happen to be a blade operator by any chance? If so, I have a small favor to ask. I'm an engineer responsible for making parts used in Orphean products. But the production line has been impeded lately due to a dearth of miranium. Rather than wait for matters to worsen, I sent my assistant, Non-Barak, to collect more. But I'm afraid I've lost contact with her. And there's no sign of miranium delivery. I'm quite concerned, obviously. At this rate, production could cease altogether. Of course I'm worried about her. If she is gone, not only am I out of whatever miranium she found, but I'm also missing valuable labor. You think I would view such losses lightly? I'm not a monster. That's why are you looking at me like that? Never mind, I shall continue. I'd like you to help her and ask your help in fighting Non-Barak. She may have gone dark on us, but she is wearing the finest equipment our company produces. I have no doubt whatsoever that she has managed to extract more miranium than a human could. So please escort her back to the city and save our company from this crisis. Oh, Booster Probe 1. Delusion South Summit in Silphalum. I shall send you the precise coordinates. There you are. Oh, and if Non-Barak happens to be dead, never mind the body. Just the miranium will do. Man. Trying to get back into the dark territory. Is some of these quests. Like, man, that is kind of cold and callous. Like, the other ones were could be seen as dark still, but I feel less, more happenstance. This one's just, not caring dark. What are you doing out here, human? Me, I came here to mine for miranium under orders from my employer, San Lua.
This raises questions.
Though these frontier data probe placement sites continue to elude me, the primordial creatures are unrelenting. Frankly, I'm about at my wit's end. That the blade operatives have managed to install so many data probes is most impressive and perplexing. Our technology far surpasses that of you humans. Given that, we believe that sourcing our own materials would be far more efficient than relying on others. Yet the sensors I brought with me are astonishing little use. It has become quite clear that we ought to rely on your kind's expertise in this matter. Under present conditions, there is a 99.87% chance that I will suffer a pointless death and end up in the digestive tract of a primordial creature. Quite inefficient, as I'm sure you will agree. Perhaps I will head back and propose that Sun Luar hire a human specialist in our stead. Now, if you will excuse me, I hope we shall have a chance to speak in a more hospitable setting some other time. Hopefully we don't see a dead, orph. This is a fine mess indeed.
Hey,
Non-Barak returned, but apparently she failed to find any mirror neon. Her parts manufacturing will grind to a halt at this rate, and it could even spell the very ruin of Orphean technologies. Is this frontier of Navs if you are so difficult to expand? You have been at it since the day you crashed here, correct? I'll grant you that your experience may outweigh our technical advantages in this case, and I suppose non-Barak's proposal is the best choice. We'll lead this to a blade operative. Interested? You shall be compensated, of course. We need a mere 4,200 units of mirranium, if we may. I ask that you use your technology and experience to help rescue our company from this predicament. Welcome back. How went the mirranium thing? Here you go. This should be more than enough to sustain our current manufacturing efforts. I see I was right to ask you for your help on this. Here's your payment with my compliments. Booster probe! That is probably not going to be used. And while we are conversing, are you familiar with a woman named Christy? Numbarak and I just met with her recently. She has begun instructing non-humans in the use of frontier nav. It has been most revelatory, I must say. I never knew the full degrees of risk involved in installing data probes out in the wilderness. I fear we Orph are not built for such a task. I'm quite sure we will be relying on blade operatives such as yourself for all matters to do with frontier nav in the future. Yes, the most reliable indeed. Truly, you people of Earth are ideal partners in matters of business. I hope you will continue installing additional mining probes on our behalf. Was I just holding back all the tech support for each of the areas?
you've got to hear this.
Can this contraption really yield ore harder than steel? These alien technologies are indeed most strange and wondrous. Oh, you there. You know this material known as mirranium? Amanon spoke of it. She claimed it was an ore of uncommon properties and unparalleled usefulness. I see, you are most knowledgeable. I had not expected this mirranium to have so many uses. I see now why Six Stars is so desperate to acquire it. You blade operatives gather this mirranium for any who desire it, is this not so? I require no more than 10,000 units, at most. Will you honor me with your assistance? If I can learn to manipulate this substance, I am certain I can offer the city more powerful products conceivable only by the mind of a Rothian. While you're away, I shall continue my study of this mirranium. By my name and honor, I shall not allow the materials your labor earns to go to waste. You are returned, Frost. How did your hunt fare? While you were gone, I learned much from a wise and generous human called Christy. Such a bounty of mirranium. And how did you And did you inquire this using your front ear nav? Christy made mention of such a thing. I showed interest. She was kind enough to give me a data probe suitable for novices. I'd like to make use of this gift, but are you familiar with its workings? Q-blades are quite reliable. Here, even after hearing an explanation of its mysteries, I was unable to grasp them. If it be no insult to you, I would trouble you to teach me such things yet once more. Perhaps a practical demonstration in the wild. My Muranium needs are met, yet I do not wish to be dependent on you indefinitely. We Rothians value self-sufficiency above nearly all else. I will await you in Oblivia. Please come once you have made preparations. Ah, you have come. Now then, if I remember correctly, I need to stab this data probe into the ground, yes? But after that, Christie's teachings are a blur, so you will need to demonstrate the rest with all haste. Ask that you be as thorough as you can. I'm not accustomed to dealing with such machines, and their workings elude me. Step by painful step. Ah, I see. So this part goes here. No, then it is installed like this. Not that either. And how does this rice damn contraption work? Ah, enough. I've had it with the storing device. Take this. Yeah. Where did I go wrong? Oh, grant that perhaps my handling was a bit rough, but surely. No, I will make no excuse. I must swallow my pride and petition that you ask Christy for another data probe. Swear on my name that this error shall not be repeated. Christy's like, why are you asking for a data probe? Haven't you already done it? Oh, hello. Did you need something? Why, yes, I did give a data probe to Rothian a while ago. Her name was Ghost Hero, if I remember correctly. How's that? She broke it during installation. How very Rothian of her. Well, no worries. Teaching other races about Frontier Nav is top priority. I'll hand out as many data probes as it takes. However, the model I gave her was custom built to be simpler than the ones we normally use. And I'm afraid I'm out of them at the moment. We could make more, but that would require us to obtain some arc sand ore, or for someone to dig up some for us, I suppose, hint hint. Do you mind? Trying to think that someone who I just taught about data probes is now out there teaching other races about Frontier Nav. Couldn't be more proud. I knew you'd make an excellent teacher. You shouldn't need more than 10 pieces of arc sand ore, but you may have to switch some of Frontier Nav's data probes to mining those to gather it quickly. Tweaking the training probes to be extra tough. It should even be angry ruffian proof now. I have one built as soon as you bring me the arc sand ore. Nice work there, Professor. I'll have a training probe together for you in just a minute, so sit tight. Here you go. I doubt she'll break this one if she tried, but don't encourage her to try. Of course, with all the tweaks, it barely functions as a proper probe. But what are you going to do? It's really just a learning aid anyways. So make sure she actually learns from it, okay? This is why I like using the skills. Like the idea that skills are used. Because technically all they have to do is just trigger one with the Tier 1 that works with Raffian data probe. Or a Raffian scale for the data probe functions. Well, Hunter, did you receive another data probe? This time I shall install it without fail. I ask that you hand me said device. Fear not, after my last attempt, I've grasped the process and remember most of the instructions quite distinctly. I ask only for any advice that you might offer. What is in your mind when you install these devices? You bear a great weight upon your shoulders. I feel the same. Even now, I study these devices to ease the plight of my fellow ruffians who toil in poverty. Yes, as long as I remember, as I remain focused on that goal, I am unlikely to be careless enough to break the device. I thank you. I will attempt it again now with that firmly in mind. Watch now on then, as I lay the cornerstone of the ruffians' new and glorious future. Excellent, it is done. Now to receive Mirania. I thank you, Cross. From this day forth, I will expand your frontier nav across the farthest reaches of Mira. Then the ruffians will prosper as you blades have prospered. Now to return and explore what can be crafted from this Mirania. I'll give you my word. I will create something uniquely ruffian that will bring wealth to both our people. I shall see that all you have taught me and all you have done is not put to waste. Unfortunately, there's nothing in this area. That is a data probe. But with that, that is going to be it for today. Because that was it. Unless there's something in the barracks interior. That was the last mission. Normal mission in the game. Or, in the game. Pre-chapter 12. I am not doing chapter 12 tonight. It is almost 1 o'clock in the morning. But, that being said, I am technically further along by technicality than my Wii U version. My original Wii U version. By my personal opinions. Well, I'm not as far because I haven't beaten chapter 12 and not one post-game affinity mission. I have all the affinity missions, or all the affinity hearts for every character, plus all the new ones. I have every normal mission complete up to chapter 12. I have every affinity mission done up to chapter 12. I have all the collectibles. As well. And that also means I have, at this point, I also have all the scale super weapons that are possible to obtain. Well, that is not true. Most of the scale, well, yes and no. I have all the level 60, possible level 60 super weapons, scale super weapons unlocked. Which we can go over right now because I feel like that's a good idea. So, excluding Hexad Partican, which is a part of, well, it counts, but that's more, Lynn's affinity mission that unlocks that entire set. I don't count that because I already counted that one. So those include level 60 Voltic Tusk, the level 60 G Pile Driver, the level 60 Dragoon Land, the level 60 Drone Storm, and oh, the level 60 Barrage Cloak, the level 60 Detonation F, and the level 60 Mega Flame B. Oh, I missed a couple because I forgot that some of these are actually the level 60 variant. Electric Flood, I also had the level 60 version. So, I actually got a good amount in. Is there technically more to eventually do? Yes. But Pine tells me I've put in a... Oh! No, I put Detonation F. But, obviously there's still more things to do. I'll be doing that off screen, not as a stream session. That will be just a recorded session, or a couple recorded sessions. Going back through what treasure boxes I haven't already obtained, already in every region, because especially now, with the exception for any treasure box in front of a unique monster, a potentially high level unique monster, I can just go to them now. So I'll probably do them. I'll debate what I do, because I did put a delay between, am delaying between when I plan on doing the next stream for chapter 12. So I'll debate whether or not I wait to technically do, I do chapter 12 the next stream, but wait till I do the remaining heart to hearts and treasure boxes, or I'll do all those separately and go into chapter 12 and start the post game for the next stream. That is for later. That is it for today's stream session. As I was going on, at this point, technically the only thing, the next major thing to do is chapter 12. And well, chapter 12 is the final. Cap is level 60. I am clearly above that. At level 73. So it may be easier, it may not be. X is a game that requires more on equipment loadout for stats rather than level. So, especially since most of the gear, I think it's still capped at 60. That might be different for post game, but base game, it's still capped at 60 in the chart. And there's still a lot more to get done. I mean, I could probably do a couple more videos, and they'd be quick. Because technically I have a couple. There's treasure boxes. I'd probably do a video per region. Short videos per region for how many boxes I don't have remaining. And how to easily get them. The heart-to-hearts that I have remaining. And then I technically have unique monsters to do. Or tyrants to do. But I might wait till the end game for that. We'll see. True end game for that. That's for later. But as of this point, every normal mission up to chapter 12 has been cleared. Unless, one got screwed over by the fact that I didn't do the right path to continue that quest line. But that's not for now. That is going to be it for today. Thank you all so very much for joining me. I hope you enjoyed. Have a wonderful rest of your day, and I'll see you all next time. Bye!